Greetings. I thought time to make another video. This is another example of how this collective consciousness works, and I've got to say a big thank you to Eric for sending me a link, which in turn prompted me to find this next piece, which just unlocks another door. And it shows you exactly the way things work, how it is being put there in plain sight in the most obvious way, but so obvious that most people miss it. So probably for copyright reasons, I better not actually play the song as such, but you'll all know this. We'll just do this very brief extract. You hear the sound of this, you'll know exactly what it is, I'm sure. Right, so I'm just going to take this back a bit. Just an innocent bit of fun, the Mana Mana song from the Muppet Show. It's just innocent, it's just entertainment, surely. Can't be anything in that. Well, what happens when you are entertained? What are you allowing to enter that is going to contain you? There's the first question to ask yourself. Now, if we look at these two, I suppose, pink colour cows, let's just have a look at what we've got there. We've got puppets. So these are hand puppets. So you've got socks on your hands. Socks go on your soles, surely. You've also got the physical action of the puppeteer has surrendered because he's got both arms up in the air. I can't do that because I'm holding the phone while I'm recording this. You'll notice also these two cows. They've got the horns. There's another reference to Saturn. They're pink in colour, and they have what looks to be, was it Clarion? Get the New York, London look, thick eyeliner stuff on the eyelashes. So we've got these feminine characters. Slight sort of reference there, I think, to the whole transgender thing. And the worst part about it is these two cows are representing humanity. Now the other guy, notice symbolically the red hair and beard. Also notice the green clothing he's wearing, green being associated with earth. And what is he saying? He's saying Mana Mana, to which they're replying do 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 do. Well, is that not conformity? Are they speaking do do? You've got, basically you could see this as a truth seeker or somebody who is spiritually awake, who is trying to give the masses, the sheep, that's what they look like. They're trying to give the sheep a whole new perspective on things. And it is obvious when you see this song, when you've got the orange man doing his, we're going to call him Matt, as a reference to someone I really recommend that you listen to. Find Matt Jerome's channel, or find his live feeds under Matt Burrell on Facebook, because he is telling so much, and I couldn't help notice the similarity with the sort of red hair. And it's, although this is just a silly song, it's saying so much with this. And you'll see this Mana Mana, this Matt, he comes up from the bottom of the screen, he comes from the side, he's coming at all angles. He is showing you a different perspective from the do 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 do, the conformity, and that is all they're speaking. Do do, a pile of shit. It is that simple. And then what do we see as we move further on into this? This character goes off into the well, you could call it, let's find it on here. You could find it the directors or the producers area, and you've got a reptile, a green frog called Kermit, who then is quite happily to relay the message back to the sheep with a telephone saying, here, I've got a message for you, and he holds the phone up to them, and what comes out is mana mana again. Then we move to the very end, and like a lot of these Muppet things, you've got those two old men in the VIP box. That, you could say, is the representation of the corporations who are sitting back from their towers watching what's going on. And what they are saying, the two questions are the two fundamental questions. What is a mana mana? To which the other one replies, who cares anyway? Well, so what is a mana mana? It's not a question to be avoided. It's not something stupid. It's not something to be laughed at, because it is actually laughing at you. Because if we break this mana mana down, there is another song that immediately comes to mind, and the line goes, Ivory Madonna, waiting for the manna. So the manna, you've got An, short for Anunnaki, or a reference to a god. Mana, what you've got there, you've got Ham, backwards, Abraham, your Sarah, Cerebrum, your Sarah Abraham, which is your heavens. Not quite so funny now, is it, this song, when you see it? And you'll find this with all things. I mean, Disney, Walt Disney, what is Walt? Walt comes from Welt, which is German for world. Disney is an anagram of deny. World is deny. Denied of what? Children? Is that why there are crocodiles and alligators in Disneyland? Is that why a small number of children vanish? These things that are there to entertain us are not for your entertainment. Yes, they are called entertainment. They are also called programs. Once you start seeing this mirror speak and the way things are reversed, it opens up a whole new world as to what is going on. Something else I'm going to suggest to you. You've probably all heard of the great Library of Alexandria, which was burnt, destroyed, never to be seen again. I don't believe that for 1 minute. I think you'll find that the great Library of Alexandria has been hidden away, because think of the mindset of a hunter. It's playing to the worst, most negative aspects, because not only is he killing an innocent animal, he is then mounting it on the wall and proudly displaying it. It's that same mindset that would not allow valuable information of our true history of this world and in this version of humanity. There's no way they would destroy that, because a lie needs a basis of truth. And it is quite clear from the tactics that are being used, they are the same tactics of divide and conquer. Since even if we go by the official narrative on his story, let's say go back to Roman, they're renowned for divide and conquer tactics. And this is what you'll see in everything, be it politics or whatever. It's all there to just confuse you, to blind you, to stop you seeing the truth, to keep each other fighting against each other. So that is basically how it works. So I'm going to end that video there, because what we got up to, we're nearly up to 10 minutes. There's a lot of information in a very short period of time, and I should imagine a lot of you have not even thought of this song in this particular way. And what is a Muppet? Well, Mew is another deity name, a pet of Mew, for example. It's also of course, it rhymes with puppet, like sock puppet. So sock, sucking your soul out of you, basically. And it is showing you in plain sight, and we all laugh at it because we are being entertained, because we are allowing something to enter into us and tame us, perhaps. These vowels are always fouls. They'll often swap letters about or add in an extra vowel, because it's very important to hear the sound and not the spell with all of these things. So I'll leave that there, and there will be more videos as and when. I'm indebted to anybody who sends me something, because whether you know it or not, there is information that comes out of that, and it is fantastic. So this is not one-way traffic. It never has been and never will be. I enjoy being the student more than being the teacher. I don't want to be listening to what the Kardashians have got up to, or who's been chucked off of some fantasy island on reality TV, or what Donald Trump has said now. I want to talk to people and that I'm going to learn from, that are going to teach me esoteric values and such like. That's my version of entertainment. It's learning spiritual true wealth, discovering oneself, because this journey is always about going within, finding yourself really with all of these things, and that is the wonder of it. And the synchronicity, the timing of thoughts and things. One final example I'll give to you. I mean, what an awesome day today has been. I put on the laptop. It was 2:22 on the 6th of the 6th, 2019. Well, 2019 is the sum of 6, so you've got 3 2s and 3 6s there, which is 3 8s, highly significant in the Far East. Go look that one up. So yeah, I'll leave that there, and plenty to look at. I'd suggest maybe playing this again, making some notes, and then go and do your own research. Use this as a springboard to go off on a different angle. Have a look at something else, and use this type of reverse thinking to see what the real messages are, because they're quite enlightening, which is what you want to be. You need to be enlightened rather than be illuminated, which is all you're going to get from these black screens. One final point I'll make about these sheep. Look closely at what's on the front of their faces, where their noses would be. They're like 2 black holes. The guy with the red hair actually looks into these and then shakes his head or shudders. It's like, because all they're spouting is the corporate media shit, or what is put out on social media to spread fear. That's why they are like 2 black holes, because they've swallowed they have a vacuum that can consume all this information that is put out through the television, and a lot of it through social media, to deliberately mislead and send you up the creek, a mini steer, because they don't want you to find the truth. This is why it's so important to stay neutral and look at all these things, and then make your own mind up. Thank you.